Okay, the next one is thread. And doing thread is a little different than when we threaded a hole. We were actually using the hole feature. This, we're doing an external thread. But we can thread a hole afterwards using this feature. I had somebody in another class ask, well, how would you thread only part way down on it? And that's what I can show you with this tool. So if you wanted to thread a hole only part way or a feature, here's how you do it. So you click the thread. I've already got a cylinder drawn. And it wouldn't matter if it was a hole going through it, and I'll actually do that afterwards. I can thread the full length of it, which is what it's showing me now. See? I hover over, it shows the full length. Or if I uncheck that, now I can do an offset and a length, which I can't do with the hole feature. So if I offset, let's say I do 0.25, and I want the thread length to be 1. So when I pick my face, see the difference on how it's going to do? It's offsetting a quarter from the top, and it's only going to go down. Now that thread wouldn't make any sense, because you'd never be able to thread it into anything. But what you would be able to maybe do, maybe I want an offset of 0. So this one, I'd actually thread it in from the bottom, or the top actually. I'd be going in that way, and maybe the head of the bolt would be on the bottom there. Does that make sense? We can switch the direction if you do that. Which switches the direction of where it's going. Specifications are the types of threads that you're doing. Here's what's kind of cool about this. If there's a diameter already on this, it's going to pick a thread size that's close to that, but you can change it. If I click, I can go over to my specifications and I can change that. Like right now, it's a 5/8 diameter cylinder. So it automatically grabbed a 5/8, 11 threads per inch unified national course. I can switch that. Okay, it's still going to be 5/8, but watch, I'm going to go to 20, I'll go to 32. What did it change? The size of the thread. Do you see that? So that's what I'm really changing on that. I can change the class of fit. You won't see any change there, but you can change those things. These are all things, again, I'll be going over on another activity. But what I want you to play with it is that on this one. I'm going to hit apply. Now I'm going to put a hole right through the center of this. We're going to switch to concentric hole. I'm going to click the top. Is that in the center? No, I just picked the surface when I clicked the first time. I chose concentric. Now what do I want it concentric to? The edge. So now it's perfectly in the center. I'm going to leave the default at a 1/4 inch, 1 inch deep. That's all fine. Drill point, I'll go flat bottom on it. I'm going to click OK. Now if I go to thread, notice I didn't thread the hole before. I can still, see, I can thread that. So you can thread a hole after you make the hole, or you can thread it within the hole. But what's cool here is I can do offsets. Like maybe I don't want to thread all the way to the bottom. I could offset that here and switch my directions around. So thread it, put a hole in it, and then save that file.